Welcome to spring! Hey there friends, I hope you're all doing so well and having a fantastic start to the week thus far. It is spring here in Australia and I'm on a mission to romanticize not only everyday life but particularly the seasons. If you haven't already watched my romanticizing spring / how to have an it girl spring video, make sure you go check that out because I go through my entire spring bucket list, and in today's video I'm going to be starting to tick some things off that list. So it's going to be very cozy, very outdoorsy, and just hopefully like good vibes to inspire you to romanticize your season as well. So if that is something you're keen to see, grab yourself a cuppa and let's get into the video. The first activity that I'm ticking off my spring bucket list was a walk amongst the flowers. This is a headland wildflower reserve that is close to where I live, and my sisters, cousins and I used to walk this track a lot as little ones with our nan, so it has very fond memories. I brought my sister Shale here and put Hunter into the front facing little carrier, and we had a nice little stroll admiring the ocean views. Initially we didn't see a lot of wildflowers, so we were a bit disappointed, thinking maybe we came at a bad point in the season, but as we went along the track so many more started to come out and bloom and they were absolutely stunning. I am wearing a long shirt and long pants on this day because it was a little bit breezy, but it ended up being like an absolutely stunning day. One of the things that I want to tick off my spring bucket list is to paint a picture, and I received this paint by numbers from Paint Vibe. They very kindly gifted it to me. It is a paint by numbers kit and I haven't cracked it open yet. I admittedly have been a little bit intimidated to get started. Even though I chose like a medium difficulty type artwork, I've never done one of these before and I am a perfectionist at heart, so I don't want to mess it up. But I'm just going to try my best and hope that it turns out cute. So I chose this desert sunset artwork, which the finished product should look hopefully something like this. And the kit includes some paintbrushes, which are in here. I've got my little level and other hanging accessories, and then this is all my paints. So theoretically, if I follow the instructions, I shouldn't go wrong. But I think that that's going to be my activity that I will start later this evening once Hunter goes to bed, because obviously I'm going to need a little bit of time and quiet concentration to get it started. Did I stay in between the lines on this painting? No, I certainly didn't, but I did have actually a lot of fun doing it, and I found the whole process to be very mindful and therapeutic. If you want to see the final product, make sure that you subscribe and stay tuned for my next spring video, which I will be doing a final painting reveal and hanging it up in my little filming room, which I think is the perfect location for it. I also found it oddly addicting to do this. I'd be like, oh, I'm just going to do this little part, and then I'd just continue painting because I was just such in the zone. Another thing I like to do every season is get on Pinterest, make a Pinterest board for the season and turn that into a laptop wallpaper. This is my spring laptop background / vision board, which I created on Canva, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I just feel like it's such like warm, cozy, good vibes, and definitely in line with all of the goals that I set for myself earlier in the year. So we've still got some aspects of sort of healthy living, we've got some creativity, outdoors time, cozy moments around the house with like adding in some florals, mugs, like relaxing with coffee, a little bit of, I guess, fashion, bringing in some color and some florals. I've got a quote there that I used as the intro to my How to Romanticize Spring video, which says, "Shine every day. Your heart is not meant to bloom only in spring." I'm really just looking forward to this season, and I feel like this laptop background is definitely inspiring and motivating me to, I guess, dress up a little bit more, invest more in health and fresh foods, and just get out a little bit more. Spend more time in nature, which I am loving to do as the weather is warming up, and spending time in nature hanging out with Hunter as well. So hopefully I can bring all of these pictures to life in my own way, in my own life. This morning I'm at my parents' house, and today we are doing a family day trip. So it's myself, Hunter, my sister Shale, and my mum, and we're going to head from Ulladulla up to the Southern Highlands. It's like a 2+ hour drive, so it is a little bit of a bigger trip with Hunter. We left early in the morning, and we had initially planned that we would stop in Kangaroo Valley for a little bit of morning tea. Mum made some muffins and brought a thermos with hot water for coffees, but at that point in time Hunter was asleep in the car, so we pressed on and decided that we'd have our morning tea at our first stop, which is the Southern Highland Botanical Gardens. These are sort of not long opened. They're definitely under construction, but the parts of them that were sort of blossoming and blooming were very beautiful. It was incredibly windy, so we didn't spend a heap of time here. Not that there was a lot to look at this stage, but we did sit up under a little covered picnic area, had our coffee, had our muffins, and had a little wander around enjoying some of the beautiful flowers. These daffodils were absolutely stunning, and there was also a really great park area if you have kids. So we went over and had a little bit of a wander around and a play in that as well.
Mount Laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair.
Next we headed into the centre of Bowral. We parked near Corbett Gardens. We didn't go in there, but we did have a little bit of a look-see inside as we walked around the perimeter. We also wanted to go check out some of the op shops there, so we just pulled into a few of those. I'm the only one that actually got anything, and it was a toy for Hunter, a singing book that does nursery rhymes. around, so that was kind of fun. We did, however, find that a lot of the secondhand stores there are more vintage type vibes as opposed to an op shop, so the prices are a lot steeper. For instance, this one, which looked like a boutique, had more boutique prices, and I honestly wish we had have stopped into this bakery and picked up something, because looking at everything through the window, it was so delicious.
Splinters of the moon.
For lunch, we headed to Mittagong and went to the Boston Ivy, which is so cute both inside and outside. Typically it would have the green ivy growing here on the outside, but obviously we're just coming out of winter, so I didn't give it enough time before I came up. We all got the ploughman sandwich and they were absolutely fantastic, and the staff there were honestly so nice, so I would definitely recommend going and checking that out, either if you live in the area or if you are visiting. And then our last stop of the day was to head down to Mossvale. We wanted to check out the park there, which we knew would have some tulips in it as well, and then has all of these big trees wrapped in like really nice crocheted blankets. So that was fun to check it out, but because it was sort of more towards the end of our trip, poor little Hunter boy was very worn out and was not putting up with us hanging out there for too long, so it was a very quick just stop in and have a little look around, and then we headed back in the car and made our way back home. I had a lovely day heading up to the Highlands today and spending some quality time with Hunter, my mum and my sister. However, while it was nice and sunny, it was especially breezy, and with a combination of the wind and that it takes us 2+ hours each way to get from where we live up to the towns in the Southern Highlands, it just made for like a really taxing day. So I feel like a cuppa, a cozy up in bed and watching some of my favorite YouTube videos is definitely on the agenda for this evening. Obviously, I've still got a heap of things on my spring bucket list, but we've got plenty of time left to check them off. So make sure that you subscribe and stay tuned for more seasonal content. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I upload new videos every single week. With that being said, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.